What is up, veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And today we're going to be reviewing Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Before we get into this, before I read the synopsis, yes, I know I've only reviewed like one of the Transformers movies on this channel. I think that was like the Last Night or whatever it was called. I think that was the only one I've reviewed on the channel, and I don't think I didn't like that one that much. I enjoyed it for what it was, and I don't remember really any of the other ones. Which I will review the rest of them at some point. No promises when, though. We'll review, but let's go ahead and get into the synopsis. Returning to the action and spectacle that have captivated moviegoers around the world, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts take audiences on a 90s globe-trotting adventure with the Autobots and introducing a whole new faction of Transformers, the Maximals, to the existing battle on Earth and the Autobots and the Decepticons, which I believe they're fighting something else besides the Decepticons in this movie, so that might be a little inaccurate. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this movie takes place before all the other movies, but after Bumblebee. There is a line in the movie that, like, I haven't seen Bumblebee. I've been told it's one of the best ones in the franchise. But from what I remember, I've only seen like, I don't remember how many of these movies are. I think there are like 7 of them now. I think I've seen the first one. I remember liking it okay back. I was a kid when I saw it. I haven't seen it in years, but I don't remember the other ones I've seen not liking them that much. The one with the dinosaurs I wasn't the biggest fan of. I don't remember what the second and third one were. I think the second is like Revenge of the Fallen, and then there's another one after that. Then it's the dinosaur one, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But I do not remember those two at all. I don't think I ever saw them, actually. But I do think this is the second best one of the ones I've seen. Because I think one of the big problems these movies is the human characters aren't that interesting. And that's normally true. Like, very true. This movie, though, has a very likable human cast of characters. Granted, there's basically only 2 characters, but still, they're likable. And I do like the kind of the overarching villain being what's it? I forgot what it was called. I recently watched the original movie from back in the day, the Transformers the movie. I forgot what it was called. The big villain planet looking thing, forgot what it was called. But that's in this, and it's like, it was cool to see that on the big. I don't know if any of the other movies that brought him up, but it was cool to see him. The Maximals, though, are the big thing, which are actually a lot of fun when they're on screen. Obviously, a good chunk of the movie is like you don't get to the Maximals to a good minute into the movie. But when you start off, the cold open has them, but then like you cut to the rest of the movie and everything. And you think when they focus on the human stuff, you would be bored, and but you're not. And the tease, I'm jumping a little ahead of myself. The tease of something in this movie, I don't want to give it away too much. Is interesting. There's something in this that gets teased at the end of the movie. I don't want to give it away, but it's interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. With the like the fighting and the CG is good. Like, I think it does a good job with it. There are times where it's just like the backgrounds look kind of generic-y and everything, but like there's one cool thing they do, but I'll get into that in a minute. I will say the new Autobot in this movie, who is played by Pete Davidson. That's it. Mirage kind of steals the show when he's on screen, and he does. And it is so much fun watching that character. And there's something in the movie that I've always said I want to see in one of these movies, and I don't want to give it away. It's a cool thing that involves a person and a transformer and transforming that, like, it's really cool. And I don't want to give it away. I'm making it sound really weird, but trust me, it's cool. But it was really cool. I think the movie does a really good job at what it comes to accomplish and everything. I think it is really well action packed. Obviously, there's some globe trotting. It felt a little weird because I was kind of coming off the Indiana Jones hype train, so I'm like, okay, so kind of seeing some of that in here. Kind of getting a little iffy on that stuff right now. It's kind of a little hit on some of that, but overall, I think this is a fun, turn your brain off movie. I think the heart of some of the scenes, especially with Mirage, is very, very interesting. I think Pete Davidson does a really good job with the character. So I think a lot of people praised about it. And it was just a lot of fun. I think a lot of people probably got a kick out of this one, the average movie going audience. And it was really cool to actually kind of see the actual Hasbro logo before the movie. Like the full-on Hasbro logo. I was like, huh. Fun. I don't know why that intrigued me, but it did. At the end of the day, I don't have as much to say about the movie as I thought I would, because it's a Transformers movie. Most people hate these movies. A lot of people hate these movies. But I think this one is good. I think they did a good job with what they came to accomplish, and they accomplished it well. I think the movie overall is just a good time at the movies. I think it's a good summer blockbuster, and I think it's just fun overall. Critics give this movie a 53, which doesn't surprise me. Critics don't like these movies. Audiences give it a 91, which I'm not going to agree that much, but I think it deserves at least a 3. I do think it deserves at least a 3 out of 5, I think that's a solid middle ground to put this movie at. I think there's nothing really, there's nothing like some like some of the other movies and some of the jokes that really just don't hit. There's a joke or two that don't hit in this movie, but for the most part, I think Transformers: Rise of the Beast is a really fun. I think they did a good job with it. And I haven't seen Bumblebee because I'm pretty sure Optimus does show up in that. It was really cool seeing a classic style Optimus Prime on the big screen. It was kind of cool for me. I thought that was really cool, which is something I really liked seeing, was the classic look of Optimus Prime on the big screen. I thought it was really nice. And like the movie was just overall a fun time. I think if you are a fan of these movies, you should totally check this one out. And if you kind of lost interest in them, maybe give it another chance. I think this movie is one of the better in the franchise. And yes, I will tackle the rest of the franchise. Just give me time. I have a bunch of other movies I need to review and movies I need to get caught up on and everything. I got to start tackling some horror franchises, and then we're getting close to September. So VTR's Creepy Fridays is going to be starting in September again this year. So got to start picking out my horror movies for this year and everything. So we'll see what's to come for these videos coming up soon. So, but I hope you guys did enjoy this review. Let me know what you guys thought of Transformers: Rise of the Beast down in the comment section below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's as bad as the others? Do you think it's better than the others? Let me know down in the comment section below. That's really all I got to say for this review. And I will see every single one of you people in the next video. Bye!